Check this out, folks. I want to tell you why it is that Americans are so misinformed. I'm going to just play a clip from a question that a mainstream media reporter asked the president. This proves why Americans are uninformed, because we have a media that is not doing its job. Check out how this question on tariffs is asked, how it's answered by the president, and what occurs thereafter. Check this out.
John?
Mr. President, a couple of things. A major trade coalition is calling on you to suspend tariffs with other countries as part of the response to the coronavirus.
Who heads that group? Those countries do, probably.
No, it's an American free trade.
I know. I'm sure of free trade. Look, China's paying us billions and billions of dollars in tariffs, and there's no reason to do that. They haven't even spoken to me about that. China hasn't asked me to do that, but we're getting billions of dollars a year from tariffs from China, and I can't imagine Americans asking for that, but it could be that China will ask for a suspension or something. Let's see what happens. China's having a very rough time. They have their worst year in 76 years, as I understand it. They're having a very, very tough time, and then on top of it, this happened with the virus. But no, we're taking in billions of dollars a year in tariffs, and this was caused by something totally unrelated to tariffs.
And on asylum seekers.
All right, the president is telling a seasoned reporter that Americans are taking in billions of dollars in tariffs from China. And the reporter lets that go by. Okay, China is paying us billions, and that's why China wants to change the policy so that we don't have all these things on, we don't have these tariffs on the products coming from China. Whatever happened to the reporter going back and saying, but Mr. President, China is not paying any tariffs to Americans. The persons who are paying the tariffs are the American people. So you are inputting a tax on the American people to help you collect more money for your budget deficits, which ultimately is a transfer of wealth from the average American citizen to the wealthy. Why didn't the reporter do his job? That one of the reasons I never blame Americans for the mistakes we make in electing bad people is because I understand how stressed out, I understand how overworked Americans are. And for them to do what many of us here are able to do, for them to go ahead and say, okay, let me fact check the president or let me fact check that question, it's not quite that interesting. But if you are listening to Politics Done Right and other independent shows like this, of course, you would know that, right? I'm Egberto Willies, host of Politics Done Right, an independent news program, a blogger at egbertowillies.com, and the author of several books, including As I See It, Class Warfare, The Only Resort to Right-Wing Doom. I post several news videos of interest every day. I ask you so kindly to subscribe to my channel, and please, leave me some comments.